My family went on a road trip to an Amish type of place where there are many barns. My family got a big barn-like house where me and my girlfriend got a house right across the street for some privacy. I enjoyed the trip as it was a 2-week-long trip. We did fun stuff instead of learning about the Amish or the barns. We actually went to amusement parks and did that type of stuff. We got there on a Friday and was planning to leave on the Friday 2 weeks after that. We went yearly as it was like a tradition. Either morning or at night, my mom and dad went to learn about the Amish and look around, but the rest of us wasn't very interested in that. Mostly when mom and dad left, me and my girlfriend had to take care of my brothers who were 6, 7, and 9. My mom was probably going to be pregnant again, as my parents love to sex each other because we hear moans when we're at the other house. On Tuesday, me and my girlfriend decided to get some ice cream and go on a walk in town for clothes and a bit of fresh air. We walked in the ice cream place and it was very nice in there. Sketchy guy came in looking oddly familiar, although I couldn't get the picture of who he was. I turned around, trying not to look so obvious, so I looked on the clock and saw him. He was staring at me with his eyes wide open. He had red eyes, and I couldn't take my eyes off him, till my girlfriend told me that she felt sick and didn't want ice cream, so we left, got in the car, and she said that was my crazy ex. Apparently her ex is going insane after they broke up and took a ton of drugs. He also stalked my girlfriend and always said that he wanted her back and said he'll kill for her. That specific sentence disturbed me. We drove back and went to bed. She fell asleep fast, so I went to the other bedroom so she won't hear my snoring. The next day, we went to a nice place in town for breakfast when we saw a nice statue. My mom took a picture of us near it and reposted it on Instagram. We got breakfast when my girlfriend saw the same account comment on her post sending hate. They usually send stuff like that. Wow, we would have been better together, or you guys are horrible together. We both immediately knew he was our ex, and she blocked him immediately. But he was still commenting. There was about 138 comments of him sending hate. This was strange. How could he still comment when he was blocked? We saw the ex come in the store, so I took her head and slammed it into the chair. We both hid until he was gone. I took a quick picture of him when he wasn't looking. We looked at the picture together. Then we noticed something odd about him. Sticking out of his pocket, he had a black thing. It was a gun, which both made us jump out of our seats, unable to move. 5 hours passed. The rest of the day was normal, and we never found him again. I went into my room. It was 12 a.m. I got startled and heard 3 car doors open and then shut loudly. I looked outside, and it was 3 people going into my family's house. I slowly watched as they took 3 good kicks to break down the glass, and it shattered. There was no time to wake up my girlfriend, so I sprinted and took a shower. Nice hot shower. I brushed my teeth until the toothpaste was wet. I ate a good, nice breakfast. Then I finally got my shoes on. I sprinted across the street into my parents' house and jumped the window faster than a black guy running from the cops. I ran into my parents' room. I was startled and a chill went down my spine to see 3 guns pointed at my father. My father sprinted out of the room, and my mother slept on the couch downstairs. One took a shot and barely missed his head. I ran into the bathroom and into the closet and pulled out my lightsaber. This was my chance. I tried to turn on the lightsaber, but the damn thing wouldn't turn on. I ran out of the bathroom, but the other 2 guys chased my father. I was one-on-one with one guy. I jumped on the bed and hid under the covers, hoping police arrived, but luck was not on my side. I forgot to call the police. The man jumped on the bed and I heard a noise, like someone taking off their clothes. He pulled down my clothes and inserted his penis in my butt. I moaned loud. I knew it was rape, and I knew the right thing was try to escape and hurt the man. But it felt so good. I couldn't stop him because it felt so good. It felt like paradise. His penis went far into my butt that I can feel it wiggling in my stomach. Then it was touching my penis from the inside. I could tell my penis was bigger because his could fit into mine, but mine was so small, so his was probably small and very skinny. I always found small and skinny penises attractive, though. I never told my girlfriend that. It felt so good and let out a large moan. 5 minutes later, he jumped off the bed and went to one side. I went to the other, startled. He pointed the gun at me, shot at the window behind me, so I ran over to him and punched him in the face. He pointed the gun at my face, and I heard a click. I moved my head so fast that I dodged it. Then I kicked him in the leg, setting him to fall on the ground. I took his gun and shot him until I was sure he dead. He was. I ran downstairs and shot the other 2 men who almost killed my brother. Everybody I went on the trip was alive, safe, and not hurt. Except my butthole. I'm 55 now. I broke up with my girlfriend a few days after the vacation because I found out I was gay, knowing how good it felt when he stuck his penis up my ass. I am now married to my husband with 2 black adopted kids. I got them black so they could be slaves for me when they grow up a bit more. I'd love that. I longer figured out that my girlfriend's crazy ex, hired 3 hitmen to try to kill me, but he got the wrong address and they thought it was my father, so they almost killed him. Luckily, I was there and saved the day. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't get the house next street.